Clark since that 1970s Jimi Hendrix concert. But now we do know that two people fell in love there. They survived the transition from college to the big city. They moved to Brooklyn Heights, and using their wits and their brains and their courage, they built a life together in New York City. Not the easiest thing to do. Ryan graduated first and moved to New York City for graduate school, and lived with Lisa and Alan.
He's still married.
And he still wanted to marry into the family. I lose words upon it. It's my hope and Sheila's hope and the hope of my family that we get to know Peggy better over the years, that we get to be friends with Travis and Lindsay, and that with all the craziness and all the different directions we all head in, that somehow we're able to keep connections and the extension of our family growing and interesting for all of us. A few short thoughts about the couple we're here to honor, Ryan and Leslie. And this may not apply for a while, Leslie, but the best way to get Ryan to do the things that you want him to do is to tell him that he's probably too old to do them. It's just a little piece of advice for the future. You may not appreciate it for decades, but remember that I told you first.
Too old to take out the trash.
Ryan, just remember, and I know you're the boss of the house, but just remember, she makes all the decisions. Yeah, so as long as you get that straight, I think you guys will be doing fine. And also, Leslie, when he says, I need more space, just lock him out of the house. There's plenty of space out there right now. But really, we're all here to share. We're all here to share our love with you, and hope that honestly and sincerely and deeply you share your lives with us. I know personally I look forward to that, but I'm not done. One more little tidbit that I think is worth remembering. That I do, which is what you said just a few hours ago, it's the longest sentence in the English language. And I'll let you take that wherever you. Let me quote, in all seriousness, a little passage from Ecclesiastes, which for me is a book of humor, but but the great prophets say, two are better than one, because each has a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up the other. If two lie together, they will keep warm. Two will withstand one. Two is not quickly broken. Ryan and Leslie, the last thought I'll leave you with is really good advice for a successful and long-lasting marriage. It really requires falling in love many times with the same person. And on that note, I honor both of you, I honor your family and your friends and everybody in this room. Thank you.
So next week on the show, for those who remember Popo Gigio.